Before we start going into her builds, let's learn about Oona for a bit. On top of her high base HP, Oona has the highest HP in the entire classes this game has, thanks to her passive where it increases her max HP further. She also got a decent base def and it gets helped even further by a damage reduction buff from her passive. Fortunately, she also has an okay base speed, which is great. The only unfortunate part about her is just her class being a balancer unit, which I will talk about later. Now let's learn about her skills, as it will be really important for her builds. The main catch of Oona is her S3. It has a really high max HP scaling. On top of that, it pierces 100% of the target's defense, albeit it can't crit. To top it off, it also restores 35% of her lost HP and inflicts a core break destruction upon killing a target, which makes her S3 a really insane SD DPS in PvP contents. The way this game balances her insane S3 is by putting her S3 CD at max cooldown when the battle starts. But don't worry, as her S2 passive synergy helps her with that. Her S2, just like what I mentioned in the beginning, can increase her max HP by a whopping 40% in total after max skill upgrades. And at the beginning of the battle and every 3 turns, she will be granted a damage reduction buff for 1 turn. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Upon receiving an attack, her S3 CD will be reduced by 1 turn. And if she gets attacked that puts her HP below 30%, it will trigger a follow-up that will reduce her S3 CD by 2 turns and grants her a healing and increased healing buff, which is insane. But yeah, to benefit the healing buff, you need her to get her turn fast. Next, her S1 has a chance to taunt, but what is important from this skill is that it can restore her HP by 20% of her lost HP. Now that you already know on how crazy her kits are, to which I believe with a proper build she can even solo Vanishing Illusion boss, let's move into her builds. There are 2 ways for you to build her. The first one is with a repo set to utilize her S1, and the second one is the general or real tanky build. But before that, I need to ask you a really important question. If you are going to build her with a repo set, are you going to do it in the hope that it will proc the repo set often or not? Cause if you are, then I would suggest you to refrain from building her with a repo set, as it will just stress you out if it didn't get triggered, looking at how low the repo's chance is. This is also the part where her balancer class is the unfortunate part about her, as if she is a guardian, then she can benefit from Priscilla Cat Orb. But yeah, if you are like a chill person that don't really mind much if the repo's chance didn't get proc, then you can continue on building her with a repo set. Anyways, this is the stats that you are looking for. Oona just needs a max HP, dev percent, speed and status rates, with stats priority as follow. As for the first set, it is gonna be with a repos and counter engine set. You don't want your Oona to be too slow and without resistance, as otherwise she will get trolled in arena. Cause remember, Oona doesn't have a self-cleanse, so she will need some resistance. But anyways, these are the bare minimum substats. The HP percent and all except speed are made from purples, which means you can increase it further. As for the second build, it is for those who are lazy to farm a separate boss and don't care about her S1 lost HP heal, or just want to use gears that are available in the inventory. You can use a speed and counter engine set with the same substats, or you can use a double HP set plus counter engine set for the real tanky build.